Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone for quite some time, but I'm back and we're going to do a pretty fun video, pretty quick, pretty easy. I've made it very simple for you guys to get started with sending an SMS to your friends, your family, your customers, whoever it may be. So the first thing to note is that sending an SMS is never free. They charge you airtime or credit, whatever you guys call it in your country. And there are no APIs that exist that are completely free. Some of them have ads in them. But majority of them have some sort of set pricing. So the cheapest one that I found is called bulksms.com. If you click on pricing over here, you guys can see that it costed me about I would say about $3.50 to pay for 200 SMSs, which I can use at any time I want. Of course, the more SMSs you want, the bigger discount you get, and so on. So if you're part of a company and you're looking into implementing SMS into your application, you know, it's quite useful to go with something like 5,000 SMSs where you can send out registration codes. Like when you register for WhatsApp, it sends you a code, and that's something that you can implement in your own project. So I've gone ahead and made a simple little demo application for you guys to help you get through getting started with sending an SMS from your application. So the first thing I've done is actually created a resource pack for you guys to download. So it's simply, if you head on over to the link in the description, you guys will be greeted with this page. Hopefully by that time this will be more populated, but you can go ahead and download the bulk SMS library.jar. So you can simply click on download. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to keep it, because .jar files usually contain viruses and stuff if you download them from you know, bad websites. But if you keep it, it's completely fine. There is absolutely no viruses or anything like that contained in the jar file. You guys will see no issues found whatsoever. It's simply a file that contains a bunch of code to make life simpler for you. So once you have that file, you can store it on your desktop or wherever. It doesn't really matter too much. And you guys can go ahead and actually open up your preferred IDE of choice. So once you have your IDE open, you want to simply create a project. Now, for those of you who've been on my channel for some time now, you guys will know that I use Netbeans, and you're probably familiar with this whole interface. If you're using Eclipse or whatever it may be, it's very simple to copy and paste what I've done into your own application. So the first thing that we're going to do is create a simple Java class. And I'm going to name mine SMS tutorial, but obviously you guys can name it anything that you want. I'm expecting you guys to already have an application built where you want to implement SMS features into it. So now that we have that, we are good to go. So we have our library stored right here on the desktop. Now, usually what you would want to do is import this library. So if you right click on your SMS tutorial project name, go down to properties, click on libraries, add jar/folder, navigate to where your folder is, and simply double click on the library. Now you can store the library in the same folder of your project. That's obviously a lot safer, because if I mistakenly delete this file, Netbeans is going to give me a problem and it's not going to be able to locate the file to actually use. But that's fine for now. We're just going to click on OK. And we're simply going to add an import. So we're going to type in import com.teknikindustries .sms, or it's actually called .bulksms.sms semicolon. So it'll highlight in yellow because we aren't using it just yet. Now we're just going to create a simple main method. So I'm going to type in public static void main, hit tab. Oh, that didn't work. Public static void main. There we go. So that's just basically a little shortcut in Netbeans. So now that we have that, we're just going to create a constructor for this class here contained in the library. So we're going to simply type in SMS, and we can give it any sort of name. I'll just give it SMS tut is equal to new SMS, open close bracket, semicolon. Then we're simply going to type in SMS tut. When you click on dot, you guys will see it'll say dot send SMS string username, password, message, number, and URL. So that's the one that we're looking for. We're going to click on it. Now all of these are strings, guys. Now the first thing that we're going to tackle is the URL. Now the URL is what is used by the HTTP. So if you head on over to this website here, developer.bulksms.com/EAPI, that basically has all the information on the API. So if we simply click on send SMS, so submit a single message to multiple recipients, you're going to scroll down and we're going to look for the current URL. So this is the current URL that we want to use. Now the reason why I did this is because I had times in the past where the URL actually messed up the entire library, and I would have to go in and edit it, and then that person will change the URL again, and it would just cause a whole lot of chaos. So I decided to put that externally, so if they do change it, you can simply manually change it in your program. Now your numbers, obviously, now these are all string, guys, keep that in mind. The number is who you want to send the SMS to. So I live in South Africa, the area code is 27, and then you're going to type in your number, whatever that may be, okay? So make sure you have your area code implemented. If you're in India or wherever, make sure you have your area code set. So with your message, you are limited to 160 characters like a normal text message, and we can say anything. So we can say, hello YouTube, thanks for watching my video dash you. Okay, so that should be under 160 characters. Now your username and password, when you sign up on bulksms.com, of course I'm still signed in, it'll ask you to create a username and password, and it'll give you 5 free credits for you to try out. Okay guys, so you simply use your username and password that you use to register on your website. There's nothing fancy, there's no other hidden costs or anything. It's not going to ask you for any dodgy information. It does work. So that's as simple as that, guys. So if you head on back over to this the API page, if you click on code samples, you guys will see that there's a whole bunch of code samples for various languages. If you click on the send sms.java, you guys will see all of this code here. Now I've basically taken all of this code and implemented it in a simple, easy to use library. It takes up less space, it's less confusing, and it's simpler for you guys to get started and use immediately. Now of course, if you want to add more features, like these are the basic features: your username, password, message, and your phone number. Now if you want to change the character set, you guys can see here it actually gives you a little information about what this ISO 8859-1 is. So if you want to get more involved and you want to implement something, you know, more permanent into your application, then it's a good idea to go with this bit of code here. You can copy and paste it directly into your program, and it's fairly easy to understand what's going on. So your username and password is basically what you use to sign up with. So I'm going to type that out now, guys. Okay, it's going to build successfully, and I'm going to simply click on the play button. Now it's going to tell me to select my main method, which it did, and you guys will see an SMS pop up, and on the bottom of the screen you guys will see it says 0 in progress, and then it gives you a code. So that's the SMS that showed up on my phone. I've sent one before, but I forgot to actually record the video, so you guys can see the new text message pop up by the same number, and you guys will see it matches what's typed out on the screen. And you guys can type out whatever it is that you want. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, guys, it's as simple as that, to be honest with you. Now, just to go over this stuff here at the bottom, also keep in mind, guys, this does return a string, and the string it returns is basically this code at the bottom of the page. So if we simply go to, where would it be? I think it will be in send SMS. You guys will get a list of what these codes mean. So you can see 0 means in progress, a normal message submission with no error encountered so far. So if we get, you know, whatever it is, internal fatal error, you'll see status code number 2. So you guys can go ahead and create error messages for your specific application. Okay guys, so there you go. Pretty simple application, very easy to use. Just a quick one for all of you. I know some of you may be put off by the price, but it's under $10. It costs less than, you know, your normal cell phone credit for the same amount of SMSs, and it helps make your program look a lot more professional, and you know, you can impress your friends and stuff like that as well. So definitely worth the $10 if you're going to impress your friends. They'll be amazed, they'll wonder how you did it, and you can just send them to my video, or you cannot tell them and you can be the hero in your class. So there you go, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, there's a whole bunch of other really nice videos that I make that'll hopefully benefit you and your school project. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.